I mean, I've been watching from afar
Yeah.
and understanding just how much of a power she is out there on the. Her shooting ability is, it's her superpower, but the
Right.
rest of her game is as polished as that, and so it's must-see TV.
I think it's reprehensible what they're allowing some of these players. Anybody that does something flagrant to this young lady for what she's brought to the game should be suspended and fined big time for doing that.
They don't know the value that she's bringing for all of them.
Picture this, a basketball player so electrifying, so game-changing, that even the greatest legends of the sport, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, and Shaquille O'Neal, can't stop raving about her. This isn't just another rising star. This is Caitlin Clark, the sensation who has taken the basketball world by storm, shattering expectations with her mind-blowing deep-range shots and fearless play. She's not just playing the game, she's redefining it. Caitlin's long-range shooting has drawn comparisons to the NBA's best, with shots so far from the hoop they'd make Steph Curry himself do a double take. But it's more than her shooting that makes her special. Her confidence, court vision, and ability to take over games have made her a force unlike anything the women's game has seen before. And the impact? It's massive. She's bringing in sold-out crowds, record-breaking TV ratings, and sparking conversations far beyond the basketball court. Yet, as her star rises, so does the criticism. She's faced tough opposition, not just from defenders on the court, but from media personalities and even fellow athletes. But when basketball greats like MJ, Shaq, and Rick Barry step up to defend her, it's clear Caitlin Clark is doing something extraordinary. She's breaking barriers, silencing doubters, and making history. So why is everyone talking about her? What makes her so unstoppable, and why have some of the biggest names in basketball publicly stood behind her? Stay tuned, because Caitlin's story isn't just about basketball. It's about respect, legacy, and a young woman who's proving she belongs at the top of the game, no matter what the critics say. But before we dive into all the exciting details, take a moment to support the channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. Joining our community means you'll stay updated on the latest WNBA news, expert insights, and deep dives into big moves like this one. Don't miss a beat as we cover every angle of this major shakeup. So go ahead, show some love, and let's get started.
I mean, I've been watching from afar
Yeah.
and understanding just how much of a power she is out there on the. Her shooting ability is, it's her superpower, but the
Right.
rest of her game is as polished as that, and so it's must-see TV.
Imagine a basketball player so talented she can sink three-pointers from way beyond the arc, whip passes with the precision of a magician, and step onto the biggest stage with unshakable confidence. That's Caitlin Clark. She's not just a great player, she's redefining what greatness means in women's basketball. Her style of play is captivating. Her deep shooting range turns heads, and her leadership on the court commands attention. Whether she's scoring from impossible distances or setting up teammates with dazzling assists, Clark's presence makes every game unforgettable. Her journey began long before the bright lights of the WNBA. Clark made headlines during her college career, where she not only set records but showed the world she could thrive under immense pressure. Night after night, she wowed fans with her jaw-dropping deep-range shots, mesmerizing flashy passes, and a fearless competitive spirit that set her apart. But it wasn't just the fans who took notice. Basketball legends were watching closely too, recognizing the extraordinary blend of flair, precision, and efficiency that made her shine. Her confidence on the court, combined with her showmanship, made every game a must-watch event, turning her into a symbol of the modern basketball superstar. Clark's ability to elevate her teammates while dominating the scoreboard made her a rare talent in a league already brimming with skill. Clark's college career included multiple record-breaking moments, including scoring milestones and unforgettable game winners. She wasn't just a standout, she was changing how people viewed women's college basketball, bringing excitement and a showmanship rarely seen before. Her impact went beyond the court, inspiring young athletes to dream bigger and redefining the standards of excellence. Success often attracts critics, and Caitlin has faced her fair share of it. Some media figures and even fellow athletes questioned whether she deserved all the praise, with some critics claiming she was overhyped and others suggesting her success was simply a product of media exaggeration rather than genuine skill. But here's the thing: when you're making waves, not everyone will cheer for you. It's easy for critics to sit back and throw stones when someone is in the spotlight. But Caitlin has never let the negativity slow her down. Thankfully, some of basketball's greatest minds have stepped in to support her. Rick Barry didn't hold back, calling the criticism pure jealousy, emphasizing that Clark's excellence speaks for itself.
I think it's reprehensible what they're allowing some of these players to. Anybody that does something flagrant to this young lady for what she's brought to the game should be suspended and fined big time for doing that.
They don't know the value that she's bringing for all of them. She bringing, they flying private planes now. They went flying private before she came. They on major networks now.
George Gervin echoed this, praising Caitlin's massive impact on the league, noting how she has brought not just excitement but tangible financial benefits, like increased ticket sales and national visibility for the WNBA. Both legends made it clear that Caitlin's success benefits all players in the league, as her influence has helped elevate the entire sport to new heights. When legends stand behind you like that, you know you're doing something right. Now let's talk about the moment that made headlines. Michael Jordan himself finally spoke up about Caitlin Clark. And when MJ talks, you know it's serious business. He didn't just mention her skills on the court. He applauded her for the groundbreaking impact she's having on women's basketball. Clark's talent, determination, and ability to deliver under pressure have turned her into a household name. And Jordan made sure the world recognized that. Jordan didn't stop at just giving praise. He pointed out that Caitlin has been a game changer in ways few athletes ever manage. Her presence has not only elevated the quality of play, but has significantly boosted TV ratings, filled arenas, and drawn massive media attention. He stressed that her contributions to the game deserve full recognition and respect, calling out the league to ensure Caitlin receives the fairness and protection she deserves from officials on the court. Coming from a legend who transformed basketball globally, his words carried undeniable weight, reminding everyone that trailblazers like Caitlin should be celebrated, not hindered. Steph Curry, widely known for his long-range shooting and game-changing playstyle, has often been compared to Caitlin Clark. And guess what? He's not just flattered by the comparison, he's a fan too. Curry has publicly praised Clark's exceptional shooting form, her unshakable confidence on the court, and the excitement she brings every time she plays. Her deep three-pointers and ability to take over a game have drawn endless comparisons to Curry's iconic style of play. But the similarities go beyond their shooting range. Both players shift the entire dynamic of the game when they step on the court. Caitlin's presence forces defenses to stretch, opening up better scoring chances for her teammates, just like Curry has done for years in the NBA. Steph summed it up perfectly when he said, "It's not just the shot, it's the way she plays the game." Clark doesn't just score, she inspires, leads, and elevates everyone around her, much like Curry did when he helped revolutionize the modern game with his emphasis on long-range shooting, finesse, and teamwork. Clark's influence has drawn praise from several basketball icons, each emphasizing her groundbreaking talent and impact on the sport. Shaquille O'Neal, known for his no-nonsense opinions, has publicly applauded her resilience and skill, highlighting how she keeps delivering despite facing loud criticism from media and competitors alike. Charles Barkley, never one to shy away from speaking his mind, called out the media for their unfair treatment of Clark, stressing that her popularity and marketability have brought major financial benefits to the WNBA, including increased ticket sales and national coverage. Magic Johnson, drawing on his own legendary experience, compared Caitlin's transformative effect on the sport to the game-changing influence he and Larry Bird had during the NBA's resurgence in the 80s. This collective praise from basketball's greatest voices makes it crystal clear. Caitlin Clark's skills, leadership, and marketability are not just impressive but essential in reshaping the future and success of the WNBA for years to come. Caitlin's success isn't just about highlights and stats, she's sparking a whole new era for the WNBA, where players are getting more recognition, respect, and financial opportunities. She's redefining how the business of women's basketball works, and the ripple effects are undeniable. Games featuring Clark consistently break viewership records, proving that fans are excited to see her play. This surge in popularity is drawing a whole new audience to the sport, including fans who never paid attention to women's basketball before. Brands have noticed, too. Clark's star power has made companies eager to collaborate with her, leading to major sponsorship deals and endorsement opportunities that not only benefit her personally, but also elevate the entire league's visibility. This kind of financial growth helps secure better pay and resources for all WNBA players, creating a stronger, more competitive league overall. The impact extends beyond money. Increased media coverage means more visibility for every player in the league, and with that comes better treatment, like private flights for teams, a long-requested improvement. Clark's influence is helping set a new standard where WNBA athletes are valued as top-tier professionals, just like their NBA counterparts. It's clear that Caitlyn's presence isn't just about scoring points, she's creating a movement. More young athletes are tuning in, inspired by her story, and the league is gaining lifelong fans who might have otherwise overlooked women's basketball. Her rise is proving that women's sports can be just as thrilling, marketable, and impactful as any other sport out there. 2. Sponsorships and endorsements. Brands are lining up to work with her, bringing more financial opportunities for the league. 3. League improvements. Increased media coverage and revenue are creating better conditions for all players, including private flights for teams. The increased attention around Clark is creating a ripple effect. More young athletes are tuning in, and the league is gaining new fans who previously didn't follow women's basketball. Of course, Caitlyn's journey to basketball stardom hasn't been all smooth sailing. She's faced her fair share of challenges, including scrutiny from both the media and other players who have questioned whether she truly deserves the spotlight. Some have even suggested that her popularity outpaces her actual skill on the court. But Caitlyn has stayed focused on what matters most, her game. Rather than getting caught up in the noise, she continues to let her performance do all the talking. Her response? Stay humble, stay professional, and stay determined. She keeps grinding, practicing, and delivering on the court, proving herself every single game. With every deep three-pointer she sinks, every no-look pass, and every sold-out arena cheering her name, she's silencing the doubters in the best way possible through undeniable excellence and results. Clark's ability to rise above the negativity with grace and determination makes her not just a standout athlete, but a role model for resilience and hard work in the face of adversity. Caitlyn's story is far from over. She's still young, still improving, and has the potential to become one of the most influential athletes of her generation. Michael Jordan's powerful message serves as a reminder that respect should be earned through talent and hard work, and Clark embodies both. The future of women's basketball looks brighter than ever, and Caitlyn Clark is leading the charge. Whether you're a basketball fan or just someone who loves a good underdog story, keep watching because Caitlyn's just getting started. Her rise could mark a pivotal turning point for the WNBA, inspiring a whole new generation of basketball lovers and proving that women's sports deserve the spotlight. Her journey reminds us all that with talent, hard work, and the right support, anything is possible. The world will be watching as Caitlyn Clark continues to break barriers and leave a lasting legacy on the sport she loves. So, what's the takeaway here? Caitlyn Clark isn't just a player, she's a movement. She's pushing boundaries, redefining what's possible, and forcing everyone, fans, critics, and even legends like Michael Jordan, to pay attention. Her impact goes beyond the court. She's elevating the WNBA, inspiring the next generation, and proving that women's basketball is every bit as thrilling and marketable as the men's game. And with voices like MJ and Steph Curry backing her, it's clear she's more than deserving of the spotlight. Caitlyn Clark is changing the game, one deep three-pointer at a time. If this is what the future of basketball looks like, we're all in for something special. So let's give her the respect she's earned, celebrate the growth she's driving, and keep watching as she takes the sport to heights we've never seen before. What do you think about Caitlyn Clark's impact on the game? Share your comments down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on the biggest stories in sports.